Greetings and salutations, and welcome back to our Let's Play of E4 with RedBstrd as Aragon. So, when we last left our country, we were dealing with a lot of corruption. Not exactly sure. Oh, it's still because of the overextension. So that'll tick down pretty quickly. And we're thinking of launching a war against the Ottomans. We need to finish that claim. That way we don't have to rely upon religious seabeed. It's dependent on battles won. Let's try to rein this in a little bit. I don't like them doing that, because if they keep doing it, it'll break our alliance. I hope they keep doing it to France, though. And we are going to reduce that overextension. So we might as well take a look at global trade and how it's spreading from our country. So it is starting to spread to the Ottomans. And it's not going to take them too long to get the printing press. If we want to get all of the origin spots, we need to take over Portugal, at least one province from them. Then Italy. Because feudalism, there's no origin spot. But that's Italy, Portugal. That's Italy. And then this is Italy, which we already have. Any factories? We're going to have to get that. See what we can do. So we'll try to save us some cash for the purposes of trying to earn it. But unless we become a constitutional monarchy, it'll be difficult for us to get the Enlightenment. Not impossible, but difficult. And we're going to fabricate here on Algarbia. Seems like my background music is a little high, so I'm going to bring that down just a touch. And meanwhile, we'll take a look, make sure the recording's working. It looks like it. Okay, so their tech cost is dropping. And everyone else, other than Ming, is staying competitive. Okay, I think it is time. Our plan is to land up here. Can I back it there for a moment? Okay. So we can get the Commonwealth, Austria, Portugal. but not Burgundy. They're in another war, not the Netherlands, but that's fine. Yeah, I think that this is our time. So let's take that war goal. And see if we can hit the French here before they have full morale again. Okay, so now these guys here. I'm keeping an eye on this. If the enemy gets reinforcements, we'll react appropriately. They have reinforcements, so we will react appropriately. Wait, how can I not retreat? Uh-oh. Could be a problem for us. That is a problem for us. Alright. I'm going to take out a loan to rebuild that army. So we can have 70 more troops. So what's our combat with? 30. Is that affordable to us? That is affordable to us. So this is what we're going to start with. Okay, so we have that side. Let's capture this. And this. Oh. Okay, we're going to march this guy up to Jerusalem and just start working our way upward. Okay, looks like most of their army is trapped on our side. We don't necessarily need to defeat them all over here. We're just going to keep busy, let our allies siege this stuff down. They're going to need, I think, an infantry, a couple cannons. That's pretty nice. Not sure why they're winning that. Troops just aren't doing very good. Must be about national ideas. Once we get this, our armies will be able to be a lot more competitive. But we only have to do well enough. We might be able to trap them here if they chase after us. But in the meantime, it's a fairly effective way. Let's move up here and try to get a couple more units. Trace this war taxes. As I was saying, this is a fairly effective way to get back some manpower into these armies. So can we retreat up here? Not really. Yeah, we might not be able to retreat in time. Okay. Get up here? Maybe. Not sure where retreat options are. Might only be to Biga, in which case they're probably going to stack like this right here. It'd be annoying to get an army wiped out on both fronts. Yeah, it's going to be over for these guys. Man, it's 2 armies stack wiped already. One in France. And one of the Ottomans. Let's move over here and try to kill these guys. Man, look at that. Their armies are just mowing through us. Captured that pretty quickly. Yeah, this isn't going well for us at all. At least we've reduced our overextension. And they're recapturing Jerusalem with ease. Allies are winning here in Crimea. That's not anything decisive for us. Okay, we need a general here. I wonder what they're doing to have troops that good. It's just quality, other ideas, high prestige. Our prestige is high as well. Okay, so we need another army, but we don't have any manpower, we don't have any money. Yeah, we're already out of manpower at the beginning of this war. So that's not good. Yeah, just feel free to march right past our fort there, cheaters. Hopefully they'll get there in time. Nope. Of course, that battle would have never taken place if they had to play by the rules. It's like it's cheap. Man. They don't even have any artillery or cavalry, and they can just smash us like that. That's not good. Okay, let's get out of there. So I think what we're going to have to do is just keep fighting until we can knock France, White Peace France out. We're probably going to have to mark up. I wish they would fix the rules about the zone of control of forts, so that the computer has to play by the same rules that we do. Nice. So there's become King of Gondor as Aragon's destiny to become King of Gondor. Now that we've finally figured out where it is, we should do something about this. Make Gondor Aragon's, as we cannot escape our destiny. It's just dry lands when this isn't the best place to be. Let's go into the mountains. I don't even have a general there. Okay, so if yeah, we need to get out of here. They're gonna crush us. I don't know why he retreated there. Okay, when can we retreat? The 19th. We might lose that army too. Please retreat further than that. Oh god, come on guys. Let's get him to here and just pick up the army and get out of there, because it's not going to survive otherwise. Okay. Come on, hurry it up. Okay, let's get these guys to Italy for now. No, we don't. We really not have enough transports? Guess we don't. Yeah, so this is bad all around. We got lots of allies, but they don't seem to be having any effect anywhere. I bet they picked up a bunch of empty units rather than those full ones. Yeah, they pick up those guys, leaving 6,000 of our men to die. Stupid. We have to take out Splones. And we'll probably need some more units here. But I think we're gonna... who should we focus on? Let's focus on Mamluks first, otherwise we're gonna have allies knocked out of the war. Can we do both? Maybe. I hit this here in the mountains and still win. We're going to get there the 8th, so we will have a chance to get some men back. Hopefully they'll decide not to attack. Great Army for a nation? Sure. And there, Portugal. Okay. And that's as many as we're allowed. Okay, we held them off for the moment. That's not going to last for long. We can call the Netherlands. I'm going to do it because we need every little bit of help, what we can get. Find down that war exhaustion. Okay, we can't support an army there. So let's see, where's their decent level of supply, I guess there. We'll move this around. Okay. It'd be nice if we were winning on at least one front. We are not. Not at all. Okay. Should we develop? I think we're going to develop. Okay, there's mountains, so I really don't want to attack into them. We might have some Genoese separatists popping up. Let's just suppress them down. Because that would be 24,000. We really can't afford to deal with that at the moment. Okay, so let's pick these guys up. Try to get them down here. So I think the Ottomans are now pushing up into Europe. Okay. Why don't we ignore this fort issue and just move around to here? Okay, we're gonna need some more mercs here. And hopefully we can actually win him in battle. Okay, let's get this guy here. And grab the rest of those guys and send them across. At least the Ottomans lost a battle there, that's nice. See how this goes. I only got 5,000 infantry. Well, they took a lot of losses of artillery there, so that's nice. Let's reinforce here as best we can. And mercenaries are not available still. Okay, things aren't as bleak as they were, for the moment at least. So at least there's that. And we are going to hold out, get this level of tech, because we need to start investing in another military idea as soon as possible. Okay, our allies have a lot with medium war enthusiasm. Is it just that one ship? It is. Yeah, let's try to control the straits. Isn't going to help us immediately. Okay, now Genoa should be okay. Those should start ticking downward. Astrakhan, that's fine. Okay guys, kill some Ottomans for us. Cairo is about to fall to us, and we do have the Wargle. Okay, we need, I think, defensive. We might as well get this next level, since we're so close to it. And being ahead of them in military tech, could give us that edge that we need, because our troops are fighting so poorly. We haven't been able to really win a major engagement yet. Okay, could we reasonably replay that strategy? I'm thinking we could. Land here again and try to capture these two provinces. Let's get our troops together. Our port of landing is going to be here. So as that gets up to 2, we'll bite down. Okay, let's take these guys and these guys down here, pick up the rest of the army. And we'll replace that admiral. Man, this place is holding out a long time. Okay, Hungary has low. Let's see if we can just knock France out of this war pretty soon. Yeah, we can get some free stability here. And get some manpower back. That's really useful. See, that's still holding out. Man. Okay, let's take a B guy here. Get some of these guys repairing. Okay, so we could potentially knock France out of the war at this point. If we could get something from them, that would be even better, but the Commonwealth and Austria, who knows how long they're going to stay in this war. So we're just going to... Oh, man. Yeah, we're going to wait. Peace out, France. And we're going to pick those armies up and drop them off in Egypt and start sieging our way up through Asia. Through the Near East, I should say. We haven't accepted global trade, have we? We have not. Let's go ahead and claim this. Yeah, Austria's out of it. They might be able to move stuff through here. do have positive war score finally. We can get 1 unit of mercs to try liberating these provinces. Actually, could we just march these guys down? I bet we can. Yeah. It's 37, so let's leave these guys here. We'll just send them inland a little bit. Okay. We'll hope we can capture this before they get over to assault it in sufficient numbers. Okay, Commonwealth is out of the war. So it's just us, Netherlands, Portugal against the Ottomans. We do have more troops than them, but they quite likely have more manpower. 11,000. No, they don't any longer. Is there a casualty tracker in here somewhere? I'm not seeing it. Let's pick these guys up. We're just going to drop them off. We'll move them over here first. As we can across here. And these guys, I said that we're going to take them to Alexandria, but I think we'll move them here in case we need to throw more bodies into this meat grinder. And then we'll move up to Constantinople because it seems like their armies are moving down here. We'll just take advantage of our mobility over them. So Bolo it is. Leave that there for a second. Ooh. So I don't like taking losses like that, but as long as we win. Let's pull these guys back. And we're going to leave them here just to reinforce in case we need to. Yeah, so this isn't the best demonstration of warfare being waged effectively. I'm going to hold off and buy down that war exhaustion when we can. I think it's up to 2. Can do it efficiently. I think we're just going to let them run around. Oh, that's a war goal, though. That's unfortunate. Lost a general. It was this one, so we're going to get a new guy. He's got siege of 2, so let's stick him on here. Alright. Siege of 2 incoming. just buy that down. We might end up having to face these guys. Now let's recapture the Wargle. Across there, kind of. Ooh. Let's go back for Jerusalem. And that's basically all Merc infantry. So we're going to have to go down here. Let's just split these guys up and siege out as much as we can. Wait for their movement to be locked in. It's hills, but we've got the troops. Oops, that's not the button I wanted. Okay, we're just going to stay the course. I mean, they have big armies and they're working together. Let's go for additional prestige. Yeah, that's kind of dumb of them. They might actually be able to check this with those reinforcements. Yeah, let's move to the highlands up here. We can choose better terms of battle. Oh, trade depot in Tangier. I guess we'll take that and see how it goes. We will live to blockade this. Thank you for feeding us that victory, guys. Down here. And move up to the next one. Okay, we got Siege of Isel, so let's get them here and move over to Aleppo. Okay, we're starting to win this war. And not just on paper. Actually win it. They got 49,000 troops over there, but they're not really doing them any good. And once we capture both of these, assuming we do, okay, go for it. As I was saying, once we capture both these, assuming that we do, we'll have much greater mobility than they will. We do have a general with 2 siege. Now, this is dangerous to go for stuff like that, but we can see that they got 50,000 troops there, 47 there. So their army is not in a position to eject us super quickly. Let's try to get Gezekamuk out of the war. I'm really hoping that we keep them from being able to tech up, or embrace institutions, I should say. Well, you're starting to get a sense of how this is going to go for you. Let's take this just for the war score of it. But I bet they're bringing... No, their armies are still over there. They should have a third one running around somewhere, though. So maybe they have one over here. Simple blockade might be enough to get them out of the war. Let's move through both these, wipe those guys out before they join up with actual real armies. So we're attacking in mountains, but there's no actual battle taking place. So they don't get any bonuses. There's a little bit of an army. Portuguese might be able to take care of them, depending on how terrain works out from. Okay, so our 2 siege guy. Let's try to bait these guys going east back over here. Mancha. Let's convert that right back. Deposit. Let's cross back over here. We actually don't want to engage them. We just didn't want them getting around. Okay, they have Mamlukian separatists. That's good to see. And let's see if these guys are retreating all the way south to here. No, just there. See if we can stack wipe them. Yep. So we've taken 624,000 casualties, so we might be able to get that achievement that denied us in the League War. Heck. Okay, and we did take Trebizond, so let's spread these guys out just a little bit. and just carpet siege down everything we can. Okay, that's fine. We don't need Albanga. We have some economic problems, so let's take that. Let's move here. And this should fall relatively quickly. Sure. So we have one vote. And let's take a look at institution spread. So it's not moving very rapidly throughout our provinces. Let's try to get it to spread here by developing. I've got guys moving around here. I'm not sure if we can do anything about that at the moment. So we'll just wait for this fort to fall. Is there anything easy that we could snatch up from France? Well, let's start building up a spy network. Just seems like a shame to let all these mercs go to waste. And I'm thinking about just turning around and attacking France in a year. Alright. So, what we need to accomplish here we have no forts in the area. Okay, they're not allowed to be allied to France, definitely. And let's definitely split their country up. Capture multiple forts here, that's too much. We could take this from them. What if we left them with that? How much money could we actually take? Not quite that much. And 93. So we would get a fort, we'd get one of the things we actually need from them. And it would make it much easier to blockade them navally. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, how much debt do we have? 3,600. Let's repay a loan. We're going to keep this fort. One army to remain. I'm going to send this guy up, and we'll start carting the rest of these back over. I'm thinking that it might still be a good idea to attack France. I only have 92,000 men. And it really depends on what kind of shape our allies are in. Yeah, they're suffering attrition there intentionally. Not sure if I should say intentionally, but they're knowingly suffering attrition there. And let's take that. Get these guys back. Guess we'll do that. We're still losing money because our army is so expensive with all those mercs, but that's okay. We can pay that off at some point when we're at peace. And let's improve relations here. Okay, we're going to pull him back and improve relations with Portugal. Just until the end of the year. So we're going to pull that guy and improve relations with Austria. Yeah, it's really good that we beat up on the Ottomans that badly after bungling the opening part of the war. I mean, it was nothing that we did wrong, it's just our troops were garbage compared to theirs. So I guess you can consider it wrong to wage a war against somebody when your troops are garbage compared to theirs, but strategically we didn't do any major blunders. If our troops were better, we would have been able to win up here at the beginning and really hurt the Ottomans. And our strategy was sound, because that's what we did at the end to actually win them. Okay, so let's try taking... Yeah, the way forts are, there's... There's no great place that we could take. We'd just be able to get ticking wars for them, they wouldn't be able to do much to take it back, like was the case with Algarbia. All of these are adjacent to a fort of some sort. Okay, let's get another claim here. I pick Toulouse. If we were to declare on them before they can get any allies that are meaningful, who would join us? Austria, Burgundy, the Commonwealth. Portugal would not. Netherlands would not, but Austria, Burgundy, and the Commonwealth would. And we don't necessarily need to destroy France, because all we need at this point is Constantinople. But we got 73,000 men, and we have a lot of mercs. So let's see if we can inflict some damage on them. Well, we've got all these mercs. We'll wait to the top of the month. Okay, why don't we do it for Toulouse? Austria, Burgundy, Commonwealth. Confirm. What are we using here? Reinforced speed. That's not really useful to us. This manpower guy would be. He would have been great last war. Oh, come on. There we are. We really need a discipline guy or something. Okay. This guy's got 2 siege, so let's move him on to the fort here. This guy around to Toulouse. Start chasing their ships around. And we're going to call that. Yeah, that's not good enough. Okay, hopefully we can capture this pretty quickly on the strength of that 2 siege guy. We do need some more cannons. Oops. Oh, we need more money. Well, let's get it. Okay, so that'd be 15, 16. Okay. This guy I'm going to pull back to try hitting those guys, just to keep them from unifying and ejecting us here. Okay, let's pull back to here. It was fine that we lost it. It was a strategic gamble just to buy us more time. And it wasn't successful. That's okay, we're relying on mercs, so this manpower loss isn't a huge deal to us. We're going to let them move along the eastern border, and we're just going to go right back where we were. So Toulouse. There's a 3-star Austrian general there with 6 fire and 4 shock. I like that. That should really help out our war effort. And how many cannons? We only need 15. That's good because that's how many we have. Let's capture that war goal. Let's Try improving relations again. Some of the electors, just in case. Nice. Well, they're fighting just rebels. No, those need to be Frenchmen that you should be killing. Okay, let's take a look at our institution spread. It's spreading really, really slowly. It grew up in our province, but it's nearly spread to as many French provinces as it has ours. And these rebels are just ridiculous. Okay guys, keep them busy. So let's capture Baron. Okay, there we go. Let's get up here, wipe these guys out. In theory. Sure. One second, guys. Sorry. Phone's in to me. Somebody was had called, missed call. It looks like it was just some sort of solicitation or something. Okay, let's get up here. We can call somebody in. That's my alert that I have voicemail. We're going to ignore that. And so get that. Let's bite on that war exhaustion. Let's get these guys up here. If they want to attack us here, we will send this other army in. And actually, why don't we pull these guys back, leave the 2 siege general there. If they attack it, we'll send these guys in to reinforce. Suffering attrition, but that's okay. Our manpower is holding strong. We've got a lot of ducats we can use to rebuild a real army after this and try to get our economy back in order. Okay. Let's move this army up here and this one up here. That way we're hitting them in 2 different places and they can't unify. Nice. And let's try to make it up to Nantes. We'll send our fleet around to blockade that port if the Portuguese leave, but if they don't, I'm going to move here, wipe out this fleet. Yeah, things are going poorly for France at this point. They still have a lot of troops, but they're having to fight off these rebels. Okay, so we've had some expensive wars we've been fighting. But if we can cripple France and the Ottomans, then I'm quite comfortable paying that high price. This army isn't necessarily safe, but potentially our allies could help us out. And if they attack us here, it is buying everyone else more time to siege down forts. So attack if you dare. It's not worthwhile. We want to discipline our morale or something. Yeah, we need to get out of there. And we suffered heavier losses, but they were mercs, so. So I count that as a loss for France. Okay, don't do that, guys. That's not smart. Guess we're gonna have to make our clergy more loyal. We'll take the cash because that's going to tick up really soon. Take the military points because then we can get morale of armies plus 15% and get another 10%, so that's 25% more morale than we had. So now our troops will not be garbage, I don't think. Let's test out that theory. Let's move up here. Yeah, our troops are holding out. This is our siege guy. So Paris is about to fall to us. It's only going to take a few victories here to make him really feel the pain. Okay, let's bring this fleet around. That way we can siege out this stuff. Boom. Yeah, they're hurting. This is our high maneuver guy. Why don't we send this one up here? And this guy can just go back home for the moment. We don't need to cause ourselves and everyone else a bunch of attrition. Their enthusiasm is not yet low, but it really should be. Number 4. Yeah, they're basically going to be trapped in here. I'm going to get more manpower here. So, I think we're going to wait until we capture this. And my goal is going to be to feed back Burgundy a lot of stuff, and to take these forts in the south. We're going to hold off on this stuff, because we're going to have a lot to core. Okay, is that is one of their cores. Alright, the enthusiasm is now low. Utrecht's is low. So you guys not quite ready for that yet. But that's okay. It takes up one of their slots. Let's destroy their fleet up here. And let's get a full naval blockade. Actually, let's try to trap their fleet in and smash it while it's being ejected. So we'll hold off and just milk this for a little bit more French pain. That's our problem, was that we just didn't have super high morale or discipline, so our troops really weren't competitive with anyone else's, no matter what our strategies were or how many troops we had. But getting that and this at the same time for 25% more morale was really helpful. How'd their navy just go right through ours? Doesn't seem to be retreating. Oh no, France. You don't get peace yet. Yeah, stay there for just a month, get some ship durability back. We'll send the beat up ones into Flanders here. I don't even want to know how much debt we're in at the moment. Okay, Utrecht. Netherlands are in our war, aren't they? They are not. Well, let's try to make this easy for the Netherlands. We're going to take all of their money, isolate them, give Gelre back to the Netherlands. Yeah, looks like a good peace. We could let them keep their alliance with Burgundy, but I don't think that's good for Burgundy. We have 415,000 casualties, yeah. This is a nice bloody war. And now we can plot out that peace with France. So, do we have any overextension? 11%, but it's about to go away, so we really don't even need to take it into consideration. So what do we want? We definitely want Béarn. Get these. Seems to be too much. So that's pretty good. then what if we give up on that? Take 715 ducats, give 4 provinces to Burgundy, take 3 for ourselves, including 2 forts. If we're soon to lose anything else, though. What if we brought that down? Could we? Yeah, I think that's pretty good. It's not as much money, but it will hurt France. So that's something I always enjoy doing. It isn't quite a million. It's 700,000 men. I'll bring that down for the purposes of cheaper coring. And we're going to get rid of this fort. Keep that one because it's in hills. Thank you, France. That was enjoyable. 10 out of 10 would do again. Okay, so now what we need to do is replace our mercenary army with a real army. Make another 30 troops. So I have a whole front row of infantry plus some cavalry for flanking. This we need to get rid of. Okay. Let's drop our army maintenance down to just enough to where we can move troops around still. And let's see if we can get a plus manpower guy. We can get 8 more ships. And once our fleet's around here, we're going to set it to hunt pirates in Genoa. Okay, that's not what we want. Well, I'll take a discipline guy. He'll save us manpower in the end. We can't really afford to just keep firing guys over and over again. Not really competitive there, so let's just top off relations with all of our allies. And it's really good that we buffed up Burgundy and got rid of the rebels up there, gave them land from France. So that'll make it much easier for the two of us to wreck them. Particularly, and I think Yeah, they got 1 fort out of it at least. Possibly that. I can't remember exactly what we handed off to them. And we might as well try to finish off religious ideas. We got 20,000 more troops. I don't think we're quite that ambitious yet, as we have loans to pay off first. Okay, we also need to start planning out the next war against Ottomans. 6 years. Wow, look at all that. They're a mess. I'm glad to see that. So we could feasibly attack Mamluks, but I don't see a lot of gain in that at the moment. I mean. We could use a Holy War Casus Belli, but I think the ticking war score of just taking something like Chios, where they really couldn't do anything about it, might be a great idea. Get better generals. Yeah, we need to do that. Let's actually get these guys to the coast. Okay, we can now afford to drop our army maintenance all the way to 0 to make a little bit more money, and we're going to mothball several forts. I'm not sure that we need this fort any longer. It's level 4, so for now I guess we'll keep it. Just ensure that we have no more mercenaries. We have no more mercenaries. Good. I'm going to mothball that fort, and even this one. So we can try to make back some cash. Let's try to speed up that process by getting a tax modifier. May just keep an eye on our time here and take a drink while I'm doing it. We're an hour and a half in. And we're already planning our next wars against Ottomans. Yeah, it's not worth the money. Yep, we'll take that. $3,000 ducats in debt. Yeah, let's get some admin points from them. We're not going to increase that because there's nothing else that we can get. So we'll just try to finish off our ideas. and then try to get caught up here. We could actually, come to think of it, change our government type to administrative monarchy, and that will make us more money. It'll hurt our manpower. Now our troops are actually good. We're not as worried about manpower. And the sooner we get out of this crippling debt, the faster we can start building some manpower buildings. Let's keep an eye on our institutions. Global trade still hasn't really spread. And now that we're at peace, it'll spread more quickly. Sad that this isn't spreading very much. Thinking maybe we should develop it a little bit further, to 10 at least. So that tends to give it a little bit better institution spread. Okay, we do have a mission to help this Tangiers. Does Tangiers actually have it? It already has it. But if we do that, what else does it give us? Local trade power +5. And a trade depot, how much does that cost us? Buildings. Let's do that. Let's actually build several of them. Okay. Let's make the burghers happier with us. So we can give our nobility some stuff. Essentially that. Now we don't have any ability to really give them anything. Let's give this to our burghers. That'll go to our nobility. This can go to our nobility. And that'll buy up their loyalty just a little bit. Okay, let's do it. Sugla, maybe. I know I spent a lot of our cash reserves when we're trying to pay off debt, but these buildings will increase our income, so they'll pay for themselves eventually. Nice. Yep, the Ottomans have some other rebellion that they can't control. So that definitely weakened them. I like seeing that happen. Okay, become papal controller, remove Genoa. Does Genoa have any allies? Not really. So I'm comfortable removing them from the map. That'll help bring down our corruption a little. I think we're going to save up for this next attack. Let's get this guy back and start our engines. Let's break these guys off and send them out to hunt pirates again, just so that our economy doesn't hurt. So long, and thanks for all the ships. Okay. Again, 30 ducats a month. Oof. I think that was all of our allies except for the Netherlands and the Commonwealth. I wonder who the top rating power is. It is us, currently. But the Ottomans are catching up with us in tech. Let's take this, and they should have some money for us. I like it. I'm doing this just for the prestige. Actually, no. I want that core to remain. Okay, we have to pay off a loan. And we'll split these armies up there. Extra manpower will be welcome. We're going to hold off making any more of those buildings until we can repay some loans. Let's drop this back down, and again, mothball some fleets, or forts rather. And in 1622, we can attack the Ottomans again. Okay, what do we want out of them? Constantinople, definitely. I'm going to start moving armies over. We're paid off around a third of our debt. Let's see, can we give this away yet? Not yet. Sorry, taking a drink. Throat is getting dry. I think this video is going to be much longer. We're probably going to wage this war against Ottomans and then stop. As long as we're just so big. I'm going to save up for stability here, I think. Okay, Portugal, what do we want? Let's go for money. They might have a lot of money. 50 ducats? I like it. So I've only got 1,500. Move Montserrat. I don't really want to do that. We've got a lot of aggressive expansion in Western Europe. And we really need to be using our points for other stuff. I wouldn't mind beating up somebody like Montserrat to try getting money from them. Same with somebody like Morocco. Let's see who's got a lot of cash around us. Messina's got a lot. Venice has a lot. The Papacy. Bohemia has quite a bit, but we're going to beat them up when we attack Ottomans. Well, not us. Presumably Austria, Hungary, and the Commonwealth will. Let's pick up our last army. So this fleet is becoming outdated again. And I should check to see how much money Morocco has, just find them specifically. Only 200 ducats, it's not worth diverting major plans for that. Okay, in a couple of years, we'll be able to take almost 800 ducats from our burghers, merchant guilds, whatever they are, for Aragon. Burghers. Okay, I think we'd better start paying our troops now. So the time of recovery did net us quite a bit of money. Strange that it's taking so long for global trade to spread. I guess it's largely because we haven't had the opportunity to put in a lot of trade buildings. That's a major factor in the spread of that institution. And we really need to start building many factories as well. Okay, so we have all three of these guys. I think it just told us no. I thought it said their truce expired. That's June, so in July we'll attack him. I think we're going to get our military tech up because they're one higher than us. and so is France. Okay. Let's go for it. Okay, so we want Sugla. Be easy. Actually, should we just go for a holy war? Let's see how big their army is now. They don't have a huge army. I think we're just going to go for a holy war. Going Netherlands, Austria, Burgundy, Commonwealth. Whoops. Commonwealth. Can't get Portugal in, but that's okay. Oh, escaped. We'll just leave one of those armies here. This guy's got the siege. So we'll pull this other one back. Check this fleet. The 11 arms of our fleet. And I'll give us some war score. Let's go for Chios. And I think we should go for an admiral here. One second. Sorry about that. Had to sneeze. Got these guys repaired. Ooh, lost Joe. Looks like it's this one. Now let's move up here. Lost a couple trade ships, but we'll replace those easily enough. I'm not sure if we actually did. Let's destroy that. Let these guys repair and have them hunting pirates again in Genoa. Actually, let's upgrade them. Really don't like the fact that our allies are losing battles. Okay, so at least we didn't have any bad stuff happen there. We had an adulteress, but since we are Catholic, we just appealed to the, consulted the Pope, and he said, "Hey, you're Catholic, stay married." We said, "Oh, all right." Yeah, let's hit these guys. Oh, maybe this army then, and move them over to Macedonia. Then this. Yeah, let's move this around just so that we enjoy that freedom of movement. I like being restricted there. send this fleet up here. Once we've captured this province, we'll take Silistria if no one else has taken it first. Let's get a new general, hopefully some at siege. It's bad. Our tech is expensive. So I'm not going to kick that guy out to try getting a different general. Not yet. Okay. Valachi is under a personal union under Burgundy. That's kind of cool. Okay, let's hope that we can inflict some damage here. I'm going to side with the burghers, get some money from, and then we could seek the support of the clergy here. Yeah, I know, I'll feed you in a minute. We actually did lose a big ship there. Oh no, we didn't, because the other one is right here. We should have told us accurate counts of stuff like that. Okay, we're winning that. Hopefully they beat up on Bohemia enough. We can get all of their money. 1,500 ducats. You have to break your alliance with the Ottomans. And that, I'm comfortable with that peace deal. Okay, we're no longer in debt, and we have 700 ducats. Fort of Macedonia is ours. That was nice. Took out 9,000 of their artillery. Let's smash these ships. And let's just go around trying to smash as many other navies as we can, get our stability up. East Cell has finally fallen to us. We'll merge these fleets back up, repair them, and so on. Looks like there's no siege going on there. Ah, so that was fun. Let's march down here to Aleppo. March down to Naxos. And let's try to hit this fleet. Things aren't looking good for the Ottomans. Let's move these fleets around. Looks like they're all repaired. There's a bunch of obsolete ships here, though. Looks like it's just transports. So let's get them into Lucania here, and we'll start repairing them, or upgrading them, and then letting them repair after the upgrade. Alright. We really should raise war taxes to try getting our institution. Okay, 66 war score. Let's move here so that we're actually blockading the right port. Okay, Aleppo is ours. Let's move over here. I think we're going to lose this battle. Unless this Burgundians can get there in time, they could not. And for big ships, yeah, let's hit them here. And now we can add a lot more states. We can establish Sunday schools for greater missionary strength. And we can start adding stuff in. So here's a new state. There as well. As well make this one. And that. Definitely Venice. Grab that, and maybe, is it here? Here. One of these. There we are. We can also do Guinea, but I don't want to do Guinea. Plus, we need to start saving. Yeah, there's 2 more. And we're going to take some stuff from the Ottomans at the end of this war. I'm going to save a little bit for that. Okay, I think we did lose a big ship. So I'm only seeing 19. I don't see where the other one could be. So, yeah, I think we did lose it. Oh, we're going to lose that. Let's get out of there. Whoa, we lost 13 big ships. That is... No, we couldn't have. We lost 6. I kind of want to leave them with those, but if our allies want to try crushing the rebels, I guess we have to cooperate a little, maybe. Let's get these guys over here. And I was hoping that we could capture a few ships before we end the war. I think we're just going to take some stuff from them. Okay, so what do we want? We could take their forts. So we don't have any great interest in anything. Potentially give that to the Commonwealth. Yeah, let's do that. And see how much money we can take from 850 ducats. I mean, I like it. Yeah, I don't see any reason why we shouldn't go for that peace deal. And we got our achievement, the Consulate of the Sea. Which you guys can't see my overlay, so I'll show you here. So, 9 centers of trade in the Mediterranean. We're going to reduce that overextension. We're going to increase the autonomy on these provinces, but not on Constantinople. We're just going to park an army there instead. And this army, we're going to march back over to our own territory. So let's start converting stuff. If we can't core it, we'll convert it. Sadly, we haven't really gotten any personal unions this run. I mean, other than the obvious Iberian union. But this could happen. We really don't want to deal with these forts. I don't want to pay for them. Lost a general. That's okay. Okay. Why don't we decrease the amount we're paying our troops, mothball all of our forts, and try to embrace that institution. So it should be spreading pretty rapidly now that we're at peace, and there's so many provinces, friendly provinces. We really need to start making some manufactories. Sure. So we're going to build a manufactory in all 4 of these adjacent to our capital. And let's top off relations with the Netherlands. We haven't worked on those in a while. I'm not even sure if we've granted them military access yet, so let's do that. Okay, so we can embrace that institution. We could save a little bit of money if we wait a few months, I'm sure. Like this is spreading. Yeah, we're not going to wait. Let's embrace it. Gives us another merchant. Okay, so let's pushing trade there. Let's transfer trade power here as well. Ensure that less of it remains for Portugal to take. These guys are going to get up pretty quickly. Yeah, get some loyalty from our burghers. That never hurts. So we are going to have to start paying our troops pretty soon. But any money that we can save up first will help us get manufacturers a little bit more quickly. Oh, France. Still got quite a bit of overextension. Yeah, let's start paying our troops. And these two forts. So much here. Then we're going to save up for this one, because that'll make us more money when that's scored. Here we got some cash, buildings. Let's go for the cheapest ones first here. They keep paying off all that Mamlukian debt. I wonder how the Mamluks just keep racking up more and more debt. I'm sure they'll send us a royal marriage offer. No. $35. Okay, 60. Our morale really needs to hold. Did not. For our second army, we'll deal with that. Yeah, really high influence, but a lot of this stuff should start ticking downward. Yeah, so basically the only rebel chance we have is in Constantinople. Man, the Queen. That's the second time we've caught her getting up to nonsense. Okay, let's put another building in. Let's just keep an eye on when we can get some cash from them. 33, so 5 more years. Let's top off relations with, actually, let's go for the Pope. Okay, still 35, and we're not paying our forts. Yeah, the Ottomans are now hurt. They lost a lot of territory. Their country's split. Can't really deal with rebels. They lost their French alliance for the time being. Nice. Thank you, Burgundy. It's going to be ticking downward for us. Improve relations with them, I guess. Commonwealth, did they get a trust tomorrow? They did. So hopefully he dies and we get the throne. Malevolent. 120. Okay, we're ahead of time on tech there. And Constantinople is now cored. Fill our coffers, let's do that. Drop this down. Mothball other 2 forts, these 2. And we get some missionary strength. I like that. So just get a +1 guy here, and +1 guy there. We're going to need 2,000 ducats. I think we'll be able to get that pretty quickly. We're probably making about 50 per month. 73 per month. Sure. Why don't we raise war taxes? Okay, now the problem is going to be military access. Can we even get up there? We can. Okay, so let's put our good general in charge. Now let's first deal with these peasants. Okay. So 33 it was. So we're still making pretty good money, at least while we're getting those war taxes. And we can make a state. Definitely need to upgrade that, but not until we've completed our mission. Okay, Liege, Trier, and Alsace. That's just a level 2 fort, so we'll go for that. And I'm surprised that they didn't invade Utrecht when they had the chance. We'll save up for coring Constantinople. Should have waited for us, guys. Let's leave that there for the moment. Actually, we shouldn't. Let's try butting up to more of the electors. Of which there are only 5. Two of which are at war with us. 3 of which are at war with us, actually. Okay. Should we get that? Yeah, I'll make our army cheaper. And we're now up to 144k manpower. Okay, let's go and have that talk. Yeah. No. Okay, Trier got pieced out. So now it's just Alsace who's being sieged out here. I think we are going to sit our army. Whoa. No, don't insult it. Why would you do that? Why would you do that to us? Jerks. It's a papacy, and I can see why they did it. We're not allies, so they didn't value our manpower. I still don't like the fact that they did it. Oh, they're in a second war there. And that's not going well for them. Okay, the Commonwealth clearly got an heir. Let's check our trust with all of our allies. Let's increase that. Okay, so things are going well there. I'm not sure what we're actually going for at this point. We Bled for this would be nice. Okay, King of Gondor. I might have to go for that. Let's see, who are you allied with? Lydia, and you're hostile to us. What does it actually give us? Nothing all that exciting. Yeah, we're gonna hold off on it. Let's also build this up in our capital when we can. So that's a state. And so I think Trintragula had said something on the boards that for the purposes of area, they're talking about something in the same area as your capital, it precedes, the term in their database precedes this area function, so it's actually those that are adjacent to your capital. Yeah, we'll save up some money and try to buy some universities around here once we're done. But I gotta take a break, and Cat has a point. I promised him that they would be fed, so... Well, I promised his sister, but whatever. Okay, so I'm going to stop this video here, think about what our goals are going to be for moving on. I think probably trying to find a well-allied person, you know, if somebody's like, you know, say Ming, whoever's got a huge army and a huge alliance system, and then just try to attack them and crank those casualties up to 1 million on both sides. Anyway, I will get back to this game before too long, so thank you for watching. This has been another Let's Play of EU4 with RedBstrd.